National Weather Service Missoula meteorologists were interviewed about how public weather reports help the forecast team and ultimately how the reports help the community. In this video series, we will explain a few of the forecast issues found in the mountainous climate of the Northern Rockies and how public reports help fill in the gaps to paint a clearer weather picture. You will also learn how your weather observations are utilized by the National Weather Service and see how they benefit the forecast process. We will give you examples of good and not so good public reports and give you multiple options in transmitting them to us. Lastly, we will give you a glimpse into how your reports improve future forecasts. Maybe you only have a spare minute to observe weather, or maybe you are the kind of person who loves details and want to spend more time in your day providing weather information from your location. We will provide all that you need to send your weather information to us. In this first video, we will briefly explore the complexity of terrain in the Northern Rockies region and demonstrate the lack of observations we face in one of the least populated regions of the country, partially due to limitations of technology.
Well, in western Montana and central Idaho, probably one of the biggest challenges would be the extreme microclimates. So great variability from one place to another. So for example, if you're in the Flathead Valley, and you're at Glacier Park, you might have some fog, low clouds, but over in Bedrock Canyon, just about 10 miles to the east, it could be howling winds with blowing snow, reduced visibilities, and we don't have enough weather stations or people calling us to let us know about these microclimates and exactly what's occurring. Another example might be the weather in Salmon, Idaho. In Missoula and in the Bitterroot, we might have warm conditions, temperatures in the 50s, partly sunny, but there'll be a cold area, a cold pool we call it, or an inversion in the salmon area along the Salmon River, and it might only be 15 or 20 degrees there. Another example might be in Idaho. Missoula will have a certain weather, but over in Idaho it'll be completely different. It might be raining over there while it's snowing in Missoula, and our radar really can't see very well over into Idaho because it's so far away and it's a lower elevation as well.
This is another example of the radar not seeing weather below its beam. This animation shows the radar data of thunderstorms that seem to disappear as they approach the Missoula Valley. They appear to disappear because the cells go under the radar beam.
You know, we can literally have 7 or 8 inches on one side of a valley and a couple or 3 or no snow at all on the other side of the valley. And that's a fine resolution to forecast. And if we don't know that that's occurring, we're never going to improve our forecast. And that's ultimately what we're trying to do, improve our forecast and our warning services so we can get that information out to people ahead of the next event.
So to conclude, our few weather stations may not observe severe weather that may be affecting people. Our weather technology is limited, and public reports can help fill in the gaps. Complex microclimates cause huge differences that are hard to depict by weather models. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll discuss about how reports from the public help with our operations.